Hello everybody, this is Bobbin here, and welcome back to Trainz Simulator 3, where today we'll be taking a look at the recently released Santa Fe F7 War Bonnet. Yes, we have a very cool locomotive now here in Trainz Simulator 3. Well, I say that, the F7 isn't exactly new to Trainz Simulator 3, although we have gotten some variants of it that we've never had before in this game, until now. So this here... Yeah, well, this is it. This is the F7, specifically in the Santa Fe Red War Bonnet livery, because, of course, I had to go for this one since it's, like, the most iconic of them all. Of course, there were other Santa Fe units out there, and we're actually be getting some more paint jobs of the F7 pretty soon. But for right now, we'll be taking a look here at the Santa Fe F7 Red War Bonnet DLC. So, let's get to it. But before we do that, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. Alright, so in total you actually get 3 different items to play with in this little add-on. Which I should say costs $2 or that's $2 US for the Red War Bonnet pack. And I guess I'll briefly talk about what else there is at the moment, because there are other paint jobs of the Santa Fe available. There's also a pack of yellow war bonnets, and there's a blue war bonnet version of this as well. And of course, also the red war bonnet indeed. And coming soon in the near future will be more liveries of the F7, in liveries like Amtrak and Burlington Northern, whatever else. And yeah, but for now, I'm just going to be sticking to the red war bonnet just because it's just the most iconic of them all. I mean, when you think of the F7, you think of it in this livery, so that's the reason why I chose this one. Alright, let's actually stop waffling on again to get on to the locomotive itself. So, first up here, we of course have the A unit, which, talking in terms of detail, it's actually really good here. I would say this locomotive is up to the current standards of Trainz, and, yeah, details are really good. Yeah. Of course, you guys will all know of the old F7 War Bonnet, you know, the really old one from, like, Trainz Simulator 1, way back in the day. And I guess in case there's any confusion, this is not that model, this is an all-new F7 model, here for Trainz 3. And I think you'll also be able to get this over on the Trainz PC version as well, at least in Trainz 2022. Very well detailed, this one. Roof. Yeah, lots and lots of details going on with this locomotive. Alright, let's take a look at the interior cab. I do believe that this cab, though, yeah, this cab is reused. It's not, well, it's reused from some of the other F7s, but that's fine because this, I would say this is like a very realistic F7 cab, so yeah, I don't think this F7 cab isn't brand new to this game. You will have seen it before in previous videos, actually, but it is still a very up-to-date cab and does suit this locomotive absolutely perfect. I mean, this is basically the F7 cab, so yeah, good cab. No complaints here. Alright, let's blow the horn. Very interesting horn, actually. Not the horn that I expected. Is that the realistic F7 horn? I'm not too sure. Let's do the bell. Okay, well, at least the bell is accurate, although the recording isn't the best, but, yeah, it could be better, but oh well. But there you have it. That is, the F7A unit, of course. And we also, of course, have the B unit too. Yep, B unit is here. Which looks just as well detailed as the A unit. And let's see if there's an interior view by any chance. No, it doesn't seem like it. No, it doesn't. Okay, I haven't got any interview of sort. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so that is basically the main stuff here. You got the locomotive, well, seriously, the A unit, and of course the B unit. These two are just the same thing, and I just said it's pretty to make it more realistic. And in this add-on, you also get this. This is the ATSF Boxcar 1. Yeah, this boxcar, I mean, they pretty much just threw it in here just to give you something to pull, which is fair enough, I suppose. I'm not sure if we've seen this boxcar in a different route or something, or if this is actually new to Trainz Simulator, although it's an old model, so yeah. Yeah, this boxcar is pretty much just here just to give you something to pull with it. You know, I guess it would be better than giving you just a locomotive with nothing to pull, so yeah. Here it is on the A2Z Boxcar 1. Yeah, nothing really to say about it, it's just an old model. And that's it. That is all you get in this little pack. So yeah, A unit, B unit, and boxcar. Of course, I made up a train of boxcars as well just to give it something to pull. And I've also got a caboose at the back here, which is actually included in the route that we are on today. Yeah, as you can see, today we are playing on the model Trainz Chicago route. There are a few reasons for this, but the main reason is actually, I think the Santa Fe. Yeah, did you know that the Santa Fe did serve the city of Chicago at one point? So I figured let's do the Chicago route. I was actually originally considering the City and Country USA route, but I went with this one for reasons I'll get into in just a moment. Also, I've just remembered to take a look at a couple of other things to do with this locomotive before actually we begin to drive it, because I guess I'll show you the headlights as well. I completely forgot to do this. But you do have the bottom headlight. There's a dim setting. That's the bright setting. That's dim. Okay, so you have off, bright, and dim. Alright, I guess we'll go with the dim setting. Actually, no, something else here I should show. Because if you hit the this one here, the top lights, this train does have a working Mars light. Although it doesn't work in the sense of a Mars light, though, it just sort of like flashes on and off. Kind of, yeah, it's kind of annoying actually, but yeah. Oh well. Alright then. And now I'm actually going to show you the engine sound. I should have done this beforehand, but I forgot. But let's go into realistic mode, and I'm actually now going to showcase the engine sounds of the F7. I will say the idle sounds of this locomotive actually sounds pretty familiar. Almost like the idle sound of the original Trainz Simulator Classic F7. So that's interesting. Alright, let's rev up the engine, see what sounds we get. Okay, that's one makes no difference. Oh yeah, this sounds very familiar. Alright, notch 4. Yeah, the sounds are rather familiar. I think... I'm not sure where they got these sounds from, but they honestly sound like the F7 over in Trainz Simulator Classic. Still good, though. Alright, there's a revving down. Let's go back over to the easy mode, because I can't drive it in realistic mode. Alright, so that's the lights, engine sounds, and I think that is pretty much everything there is to showcase with this locomotive. Hope it is anyway. Yeah, let me know in the comments if I may have missed something, but I think that's pretty much everything covered. Alrighty then, well, since we're here on the model Trainz Chicago route, well, we're on a route, so let's do some driving then. And actually, because this route is basically a loop, we're gonna have a bit of a running session here. I've got a couple of locomotives here. This is the, I believe this is the B8W or something. I forget which is... Okay, I forget the exact name, but I believe this is actually a pair of locomotives that you get with this. But actually, let me check just to make sure what kind of locomotives these are. Yeah, I believe these are the... come on, where is it? Yeah, the B40-8W. So there you have it. I should close this now because I don't need it anymore. Yeah, B30-W. I figured I would go with this locomotive since it's in the... Well, since this one's also in the War Bonnet's Santa Fe livery, which looks cool. And we also got one in the BNSF livery, because as we know, Santa Fe merged with, of course, the Burlington Northern to create the BNSF as we know it today. So, yeah, we got this locomotive in this livery. And we also got a line of BNSF boxcars to complement these locomotives. Okay, I think that is enough in terms of what to talk about. So let's actually go. So this train's gonna be an AI train, so we're gonna select it to drive. And now we're gonna head over to our locomotives and drive these. Alright, let's go. Oh, pretty quiet. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we are then, driving the newly released Santa Fe F7. No, I say new. I don't think it'll be new when I, well, yeah, obviously it won't be new when I release this video, but, oh well. Let's have to get the speed limits. Although red's for some reason, but I'll be ignoring that. Wait a minute, I think I'm wrong roading. Oh. Whoops. Oh well. Wait a second, I just realized now I'm actually on the wrong side of the track. Oh. Whoopsies. Oh well, I decided to put this thing on the edge of the table to sort of give you guys a good vantage point of it. Alright, well here we are then. If you're wondering why I decided to choose the Model Train Chicago about to showcase the locomotive, it's there's actually a reason for this. And as you may have noticed, I've been doing a lot of Chicago related content on this channel as of recent. You know, I did the Trainz Simulator Classic streams on the Metro BNSF line as well as the Chicago L, and I also did a Roblox live stream which featured those two as well. In case you didn't know, I am going to Chicago. Yeah, actually, by the time you're seeing this video, I actually will already be in Chicago. Yeah. So I figured since I'm in Chicago and since I've done all this Chicago-related content, I figured let's do one more. Let's come back to the Model Train Chicago route. Oh, there's the other train there. Hopefully it doesn't come out to my line, though. Oh, never mind. This thing isn't working fine. Yeah. Alright, I think they're bi-directional. So yeah, I figured, you know, Santa Fe used to run to Chicago. I'm in Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. There's our train. Yeah. Alright, another thing I should mention, actually, when I actually put out a community post about this locomotive, I actually got a recommendation from one of my viewers saying you should, if you get the City Country USA Mission Pack 2, there's some Santa Fe coaches in that one. Which I actually didn't know about because, oh, I actually have a bit of a race. There's the other train. How about that? But why is he stopping, though? Oh, come on. Of course, these dang AI trains never do what I would tell them to do. Oh, hang on. There we go. Alright. There's the States. Anyway, as I was saying, one of my viewers actually gave me a recommendation to use some coaches because I at first when I was initially planning this review, I actually couldn't find any like Santa Fe related like cars to pull. You know, I had the caboose, but as far as like ATSF rolling stock, I didn't really have any besides that. So actually, they said I was going to use BNSF rolling stock, but then it turns out that there's a ATSF boxer including this F7 pack, so I figured, okay, I'll just use that then. But yeah, as I was saying, I guess in the City Country USA base pack number 2, there's actually some Santa Fe coaches included in that. And I actually initially considered getting that pack just for this review, but then I thought to myself, I should do that one like as its own thing before I use content from that one. So yeah. By the way, I did actually get a recommendation as well to review the City Country USA Missions Pack 2. The reason why I haven't reviewed that pack yet, though, is because there's not really much content in it, though, that's, like, of interest. Most of it's actually, like, older stuff. Although, according to the comment, though, there is a Metro North SPV 2000 included in that pack, so that could be interesting. But yeah, ultimately, do I ever plan to review the City Country USA Missions Pack 2? Yes, I do plan on looking at that at some point. But as for when I will, I don't know. And because this little pack comes with a boxcar anyway, I figured I would just use that. Yeah. I have, however, already done a video of this route, the Model Train Chicago route. If you want to take a look at that video, well, you can right now. as we're about to meet up with the other train on the layout. How about that? Yeah, we are wrong roading, but oh well. Yeah, so that's actually pretty cool. Look at that. Pretty cool. And boxcars. Something else worth mentioning about the F7 is that one thing that I don't think is very well known is that actually the F7 was, strangely enough, originally built as like a freight locomotive, which I find that's kind of weird to me because, you know, for my whole life, I've always associated the F7 with like passengers. Like I've always seen the F7 as a strictly passenger locomotive. I never knew for the longest time that this engine also pulled freight. And it turns out that this locomotive's initial purpose was actually to pull freight, and then it turns out it was actually a very versatile locomotive, and so that's why it was used on passenger trains for a long time. And actually, whenever I do drive a Santa Fe F7 or any F7, really, I always want to pull passenger coaches with it. It just feels wrong to pull freight. Yeah, but unfortunately for this review, I don't have any coaches to use it with, but we do get a boxcar, so yeah. That's what I'm using. That being said, however, maybe one day I will come back to this locomotive and drive a passenger train with it. In fact, something I was actually thinking to myself, I think it would actually be really cool if someday, whenever we get the Surveyor, anyone remember that express train scenario on the City Country USA route from like Trainz Simulator 1 or 2? Well, it's in both games. Where you essentially drive a Santa Fe F7 on a passenger service around the City Country USA route. I think it would actually be really cool if somebody were to recreate that scenario here in Trainz Simulator 3. Because, you know, we have the correct locomotive, we have the correct route. You might have to swap around some of the rolling stock, though, because, you know, we don't have all the rolling stock. But, yeah, you could get pretty close. So, yeah. So this locomotive actually has a good bit of potential here in this game. So, yeah, I'll definitely be interested to see what you guys get up to with this locomotive once the Surveyor releases, or even just now. Oh, Penn Central. Oh, I forgot about this. Penn Central boxcars. Rubbish. Which is actually funny, because I'm actually driving a locomotive in a paint scheme that predates the Penn Central, so how about that? Actually, it's funny that we come across Penn Central, because Penn Central did run between the Northeast and Chicago. And they also had the Santa Fe, which ran between Chicago and the West Coast. Yeah. That's funny, right now both of those routes are connected by Amtrak in terms of passenger. You have the Lakeshore Limited that runs between New York and Boston to Chicago, and then you have the Amtrak Southwest Chief that goes from Chicago to LA. Yeah. Alright, we're near the end of this journey then. Yeah, let me know what you think of the Santa Fe F7. The 50-mile-per-hour speed limit, I'm going to ignore that. But yeah, let me know what you think of this engine. Actually, one of the members in my Discord server, as well as the Trainz Discord server, I think, yeah, goes by 55 Bel Air. He's actually a really big Santa Fe fan. And, you know, I know he would be really excited to know that these, you know, I knew he would be really excited that these were coming to the game, and, well, here they are. And I figured I would also do a video on one as well, because I know these will be in high demand. I guess one more thing I may as well mention before we come to a stop here. Yeah, you may have noticed here I am doing a single locomotive review, even though I say that I typically don't do locomotive reviews, or at least I won't be doing them until the survey comes out. And actually, there is a good reason why I'm doing this. It's because, well, we got the AI train there, but the reason why I'm actually able to have that as an AI train is because it's going around a loop, so it can sort of control itself and not really wander off or anything, you know what I mean? But, you know, of course I can't do that with linear routes, so that's why I'm waiting for the surveyor to be able to do that, but I can do it for today. Alright, that was. We were right back in the yard. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review of the F7. Oh yeah, Razorback Classic review, that will be coming out next, depending on whatever that is, if there's a new Trainz routes after that. And the reason why I decided to do the F7 one first is because this would just be an easier variant to make, so there you go. Alright, then there it is, the freight train that we saw earlier. Of course, he won't be stopping, but that's fine. And here we are. Yeah. Alright, then look at that train, and yeah. Train of boxcars. Actually, let's bring him to a stop just so he doesn't annoy me. Stop the train. Yeah. I know it's not gonna be in the yard, but oh well. Alrighty then, so that is it. That is, I guess, the review of the Santa Fe F7. So like I said, let me know what you think of this locomotive, and look forward to reading your comments. So, other than that, that will be it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in whatever I make next.